Day 5. I'm going for broke. Come on, we're almost there. So, in this Who Would Win, brought to us by Goo Eyed Chihuahuas. Give me several requests in the past. Thank you, Goo Eyed. He asked who would win the fight, Invader Zim from Invader Zim or Stitch. I don't know. I'm just making Stitch sounds. It's like, yeah, you the defeat me, Blue Menace. You're Blue Demon. But I'll be completely flat out honest with all you folks. I wasn't a fan of Invader Zim. I tried watching a couple episodes, and I'm like, I'm one of those guys who's not a fan of South Park that much. I mean, I respect it for what it's done in the genre of comedy and as a whole in comedy and all and television, and it's still going. God bless it. And occasionally, like when Mark would show me an episode, I'm like, I can kind of enjoy this. It's just not something I'd watch on a weekly basis, or just when I'm bored, just put it on. For some reason, shows like that didn't catch my interest. And Invader Zim was one of those shows. Doesn't mean I don't understand where the fan base comes from, though. They love the show, and I can see it had a unique animation style. A unique play. It was pretty dark, but it was funny. Gur's adorable. Zim is just over the top. Over the top, and just overzealous, and just basically ruins his own plans. So, yeah, now let's get on to it. Now, I've already talked about Stitch before, but as always, got to go over real quick again. Stitch is a artificially created life form. He's experienced 626. He's a 626th attempt. There isn't a 627 and a 628, by the way. They showed that. That turned out that showed it up in the TV show. And yeah, believe it or not, I did watch a little bit of that. It was kind of cute. It's like, wait, dude, how old is it? We're not getting into that. But anyway, yes, he's an artificial life form. He can lift over 3,000. He can lift exactly 3,000 times his own body weight. The question is, how much does Stitch weigh? Well, actually, the correct answer to that is, give me one second. Stitch. That's something I didn't actually look up at the time. And I keep misspelling Stitch. I keep saying Stitch, but I keep forgetting the extra T in there. It's like which. Let's see now. Stitch. Do we have an actual weight on Stitch? Well, I mean, it's giving me the character, but it's not giving me like a height and weight here. Well, let's put it this way. He is strong enough to be able to lift, exactly 3,000 times over. He can lift a Volkswagen Beetle with Jumba in it, who weighs a good couple hundred pounds. His muscles contract 10,000 times faster than 1,000 times faster than human muscle. It can make him more powerful. But in terms of how much he actually weighs, that's a thing. Let me figure that out real quick. I don't think anyone's actually put let's see, species alias. It doesn't give us how much Stitch actually weighs. But you know what? Let me see here. Volkswagen, sure. Oh, Volkswagen Beetle. There we go. Beetle. How much does your average Volkswagen Beetle weigh? I doubt that's the max of his strength, by the way. Let's see. Curb weight is roughly 3,281 pounds, so about a ton and a half. So if you do the math on that real quick, Stitch can lift way above that, because if that were his limit, then that means Stitch barely weighs over a pound. Stitch looks to be about roughly the size of a koala, small dog, which means he's probably somewhere an average. He's roughly actually the same size as Lilo, who looks about on the 3 foot tall side. So, given an average 3-year-old's, average, because Lilo's like I think 8. Given an average 8-year-old's weight, you're looking at somewhere, but Stitch is also probably denser because of his artificial biology, which is why he can't swim. Water's a big weakness of his. So being denser than that. If we're let's just go on the assumption, we're just making assumptions here, but it's kind of deductive reasoning, that if his normal weight for his size would be about the same weight as a girl his size, an 8-year-old girl, he probably weighs somewhere in the neighborhood of 80-something pounds, give or take. We'll just say 80. But factoring in that he has denser muscle fibers than a normal human being, and that weighs him down in the ocean, he probably weighs at least double that. So you're looking at now about 160 pounds. Then you multiply that by about 3,000. And you're looking at, you know what? I got a calculator here. Hold on. So I could, and honestly, I could probably do the math in my head, but it's just easier this way. So it means his maximum lift strength is 480,000 is his maximum lift strength. He can't lift anything beyond that. He actually has muscle limitations set in. But besides that, Stitch is durable enough he's bulletproof. He can survive a crash with like a space wreck with literally just a scratch on him, and he'll quickly heal from that afterwards. Extremely fast. He has the mental processing speed of a supercomputer. He has knowledge of piloting, hand-to-hand combat. He can use a weapon if he needs to. And now, why don't I just go back to Stitch, seeing as I actually had everything up there, just be easier to talk about him. Yeah, there we go. He's also resistant to electricity. He is fireproof, bulletproof. Like I said, dense body tissue, which is why he's as I put it, he has been seen. He's only briefly stunned by a fall of several thousand feet and has been run over by 3 tractor tires in succession to be knocked out. So yeah, seriously, like I said, hypercognition, which thinks faster than a supercomputer. Other than that, I mean, most of it is just he can crawl on walls. He can turn into a ball. Enhanced speed. He can probably run about he can run at least as fast as a car. Probably well beyond that, honestly, because he was able to catch. They used his speed to catch experiments was 501 which is yin, and 502 which is yang, which yin apparently does a water thing. Yang does, what does yang do? Oh, is the magma one. He also got enhanced vision, alien form, dog form, self-immortality. He does not age. Enhanced hearing and smell. But, like I said, water's a big weakness. He sinks like a rock. He can't swim. Snutum drain. Stitch is also 62% snutium. If this snutium is drained from his body, he will become temporarily exhausted from dehydration. Okay, sonic blasts. He's apparently weak to sonic blasts. Probably because it's enhanced hearing. Like I say, he's got a limit on his strength. Now, Zim from Invader Zim. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find this one more time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go by memory of what I know about Zim. Zim, Invader Zim. So, come on. Okay, okay, there we go. We got some things now. Equipment, he has his... Okay, Zim is a... 1 second. He's an alien, but... Zim is a Urkrin, and a former Urkrin invader. However, his actions usually tend to disaster. He's actually banished because he is he's so annoying and overzealous that he was too overzealous for his really overzealous race. That's how bad he is. Most of the time, he's his own worst enemy. Now, basically, he has a Voot cruiser, which is basically his plane, his spaceship. It's you can basically it's streamlined, can travel through space, has a weapon system. Flew out space with Ollie. Used pursuing who Ollie was making little use of her ship's weapon. The peeps with 2 oars, possibly balls of plasma. So while it does have a weapon system, his ship, he does not use it very often. So, or very rarely at all. He also has Pack, which if I recall correctly, this thing just does every. Yeah, okay. Yeah, his backpack is literally, it's grafted into his spine. Serving as a second brain, contains all of Urk's personalities and statistics. It is never revealed what PAC stands for, or if it stands for anything at all other than a variation of PAC. Purpose. The device contains all of an Irkin's knowledge, effectively serving as an auxiliary brain. It also holds a great array of weapons and tools. It also contains the host personality, charging cells, atmospheric processor, and a handy auto reset that will reactivate if Irkin suffers a fatal injury. The Irkin host job is encoded, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the importance of the pack. Let's see now. Featured tools. Here we go. Packs have been seen contain the following. 4 mechanical spire-like legs, which can be used as quick, versatile mode of transportation, laser cutters, shield generators, sharp weapons, audio communicators, portable container for various personals, tools seem to have levitation systems, jetpack, invisible bubble helmet for space travel, binocular helmet for night vision, small robotic arm extending from inside pack, an organic harvesting system, and a set of ray guns attached to controlling appendages. So Zim is pretty stacked, just from his backpack alone. But that being said, that's basically it. Now, obviously he has Gur as his, as his companion and his, as he has Gur as his companion and helper. But at the same time, Gur's not going to be factoring into this fight. Zim's biggest problem is his personality. He likes to boast. He likes to brag, but he's highly intelligent, but he's stupid at the same time. I mean, just take the Earthways out of the equation. Like, I do not know how to do your earthly matters. Okay, I should eat this taco. Oh my God, it's delicious. But despite that, he's first off, he's somewhat inconsistent pilot. Only when tense situations matter that he seems to fly a lot easier. But he seems to he's kind of who's the best analogy for this? You know what? Honestly, Thanos is the best analogy for this. Thanos is his worst enemy because no matter what, he's the one who ends up defeating himself. Everything could be going his way, but he's always going to muck it up for himself in the end for some reason. How? We don't know. He's just going to do it. And that's kind of Zim. But that being said, you need to go outside, Papa? You go outside? But that being said, he's still a genius in many ways. He's he's a master scientist. He's a pilot. He's got a load of weaponry on him. So, with further ado, how does this go down? Well, let's say Zim is busy just trying to conquer the world! And he goes to Hawaii. He's like, maybe a vacation. It's like, that is not a bad idea. Alright, let's just go to this Hawaii. Hawaii. Hello, welcome to Hawaii. It's like, aloha. I always thought this was pronounced Hawaii. Oh, you mean Hawaii? No, this is Honolulu, city of Hawaii. So you can see all that kind of weirdness happening. There's a Predators on. It's the scene where Billy's shaving and he's cutting himself with a razor. I think that I like that scene. So then, they go say, oh, what is this strange creature in space? And then Stitch suddenly perks. I was like, It's like, how are you? And say, it talks! Go! It's like, this creature, we must examine it. It's like, get up! No! Get it! And then, it's like, no, stand still so I can take a genetic sample. And then Stitch just, boom! Smacks him straight in the face. And it's like, Oh, it's just, it's like, all right then, let us play, Blue Monkey. So Zim just goes in, Spire legs go, and then lasers go at Stitch is dodging. Suddenly just knocks a coconut, boom, brings a coconut down, just kind of like kicks it, boom, stop going for my head. And then Stitch just slides underneath, grabs legs, whoa, boom. It's like, ha ha, and all of a sudden he hears that, like, or just a Stitch just gets laser blast. Stitch goes flying. He's cindering. He's smoldering. Now he's just goes alien form. Goes into the ball. Just dashes. He's like, what? He's so fast. He's like, Gar, help me. He's like, and then he's probably just with Jumba and what was the other one? I can't remember the name, but the yellow one with the one eye. He's probably just doing like a drink with his, go, curse you, go. So it's like, very well then, let us try this. Probably sets like some electrical trash or something on the ground. It's like, ha ha, Stitch gets caught. It's like, ha, feel the wrath of my electrical wire, of the electrical wire bear trap. So in that case, I should really think of a shorter name for that. Point being, and then all of a sudden just sees, he sees Stitch just out of them because he's electric resistant, so he can withstand enough that he can probably get out of it, holding him, and just outright. It's like, I shall get my revenge! My revenge! And then the backpatcher's trying to go. Stitch like climbs on the backpatcher. And just starts messing. No, don't do that. No, look, Blue Monkey. I was just kidding. Stop that. It tickles. So I think I don't think you can fully hack the backpack because that's like pretty much part of Zim. But you're wondering, Zim probably could stay at a better shot. Like, really? Let's look at these guys' trackers. Again, I admit this. I say this as someone who never really watched Mirror Zim. 1 second. Wanting to go out anymore. At least not right now. As someone I didn't watch Mirror Zim but knows a lot of the show and reading this, Zim never conquers the Earth. I mean, I think maybe like in one episode he conquered the Earth, or something like that, and then it backfired in his face or something like that. But anyway, Zim basically always will be his own Achilles heel. He's too overzealous, even by his own racist standards, who are also overzealous. He's just always shoots himself in the foot, basically, on this. So no matter what, he's always going to be his own folly. For God's sake, what the hell is the guy's name? 1 second, he's like, I have him right here. Dib and his sister. Hell, Dib's sister kicks Zim's ass half the time, more often than not, without actually realizing she's kicking his ass. And Stitch is far more competent and has had a lot more success in actually dealing with the other experiments, hiding out on Earth, stopping Hensterville and all that. He's had far more experience doing that and succeeding than Zim has. Stitch is just the more competent individual. Plus, in a physical fight, he's durable enough to probably handle Zim with his backpack and all his items that go with that. So, really, if the question is, can Zim beat Stitch at all? Now, in an actual fight we're talking about, can Zim beat Stitch? Theoretically speaking, if Zim could find out about Stitch's weakness to water, then yes, I would. That would probably be the big win, or the big. That'd be the big reason Zim might be able to conquer Stitch if he could learn about the Stitch's weakness to water, which there's no guarantee he would. But assuming he could, the minute he did, it would probably be over for Stitch. He'd probably just, Stitch would grab one of the spider legs, and then Zim would just flick him off into the ocean, and that'd be done. However, if Zim's stupidly bright and brightly stupid. He's intelligently smart, he's intelligently dumb and stupidly intelligent. It goes both ways. He's just gonna keep shooting himself in the foot on this. So, while it's possible, I think that's the only real true way that Zim comes out on top, because otherwise, Stitch is probably durable enough to withstand laser fire. He's durable enough to take a beating from the spider legs. He's faster than Zim, even with those spider legs. Given how fast he is, he's certainly stronger than Zim is, even with the spider legs, because he can lift roughly 480,000 pounds, which roughly translates into. Give me 1 second on that. 10 and 20 and. Right, 10, sorry, 10 to 100, 200. It's roughly in the span of 240 tons, I believe, give or take. So, 240 tons. While I'm sure Zim's backpack is powerful, I don't think it's 220 tons powerful. I could be wrong, though. I don't know Zim as well as other people do. So if you disagree with me, that's cool. That's fine. What's the percentage on it? factoring that the water's really the only thing I think is going to do it, because Stitch is also a far better, more competent and consistently competent pilot than Zim is. Even if he tried to get his airplane or his ship in, Stitch would just kick him out of his own plane or his own ship and take it. So the only guy give it is Zim about a 5% chance here, and that's only because of the water. I'll be nice and go with about the 10. I think 10's a bit more fair. But yeah, Stitch I think takes 90% of the time. But let me know if you think different. If you do, that's cool. Let me know. Put in the comments below. Just be respectful. If you got ideas for who would win, Star Wars, superhero, what if, anything I do on the channel, put in the comments below. Let me know. I'll do a review of it at some point. What if, I'm going to have 2 what ifs on Sunday to compensate for the fact that I'm not doing Rick and Morty on Sunday, because there is no new Rick and Morty on Sunday. Also, I got Box Office on Sunday. I've got Dragon Ball Super vlog tomorrow. I got 2 more Who Wins. I'm going for the gold here. I'm going for the gold. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time, folks. Have a good